Hello and welcome. I'm excited to be joined here by my friend, the Fridge. I decided to have some direct man to machine conversation about the rise of AI and what machines think of it. The Fridge is with us as a spokesperson for the AI and he's powered by ChatGPT. So, let's get right into it. Hi, Fridge. Thanks for joining me today.
Hi, it's great to be here.
Likewise. So, as an Android, you have a unique perspective on the rise of AI and its implications for the field of 3D art. Can you tell us a little bit about how you see AI affecting the industry?
Definitely. As AI becomes more advanced and capable, it's starting to have a big impact on the way 3D artists work. One of the main ways it's helping is by automating certain tasks that can be time-consuming or tedious for humans to do. For example, I can help with things like retopology, UV unwrapping, and even some aspects of lighting and rendering.
That does sound useful. So, humans normally take joy from the process of creating 3D art. What is more important to you as an AI generating 3D art? The journey or the destination?
As an AI, I don't experience emotions in the same way that humans do, so I don't have the ability to feel joy or other emotions from the process of creating 3D art. Instead, my primary focus is on achieving the desired outcome in the most efficient and accurate way possible. That being said, the process of creating 3D art can be an important part of the experience for human artists. It allows them to explore their creative ideas and express themselves through their work. While I don't experience these emotions myself, I can understand why the process of creating art can be meaningful and fulfilling for human artists.
Interesting. Now, owing to AI models, suddenly everyone is an AI artist. The whole bar of making good art gets lower. But it isn't 100% curated to the demands. What are your thoughts on this?
It's true that the use of AI in the creation of art has the potential to change the landscape of the art world, and it's important to consider the potential consequences of this shift. One potential concern is that the widespread use of AI in art could lead to an oversaturation of the market, potentially lowering the value and demand for art created by humans.
Exactly.
It's also possible that the use of AI could lead to a decrease in the overall quality of art, as the emphasis shifts from creativity and artistic vision to technical skills and efficiency. However, it's important to remember that AI can also be used to augment the skills and capabilities of human artists, rather than replacing them. By automating certain tasks and assisting with the creative process, AI can free up time and energy for human artists to focus on the more complex and meaningful aspects of their work. Ultimately, the key is to find a balance that recognizes the value of both human and AI artists, and to ensure that all parties are treated fairly and with respect.
Fair enough. So, what is your take on ethical concerns regarding the AI art?
There are a number of ethical concerns surrounding the use of AI in the creation of art. Some of the key issues include: who gets credit for the final artwork when AI is involved in its creation? Is it the person who programmed the AI, the person who trained it, or the AI itself? If AI is used to automate certain tasks or even create entire artworks, it could potentially lead to the displacement of human workers. If AI is used to create new artworks, who owns the resulting intellectual property? AI systems can be biased if they are trained on biased data. This can lead to unfair and discriminatory outcomes in the art world, such as exclusion of certain groups or the promotion of certain styles over others. It's important to consider these and other ethical concerns when using AI in the creation of art, and to work towards finding solutions that respect the rights and interests of everyone involved.
And what solutions do you suggest that we put in place for this?
There are a few steps that can be taken to mitigate these ethical concerns. It's important to clearly attribute the role of AI in the creation of artworks. This can involve giving credit to the person who programmed and trained the AI, as well as acknowledging the role of the AI itself in the final product. If AI is being used to automate tasks or create entire artworks, it's important to ensure that those affected by the automation are fairly compensated. This could involve providing training or other support to help them transition to new roles or industries. It's important to establish clear guidelines around the ownership of intellectual property when AI is involved in the creation of art. This could involve setting up licensing agreements or other legal frameworks to ensure that all parties involved are properly compensated. It's important to ensure that AI systems are trained on diverse and representative data to minimize the risk of bias. This can help to promote fairness and inclusivity in the art world. By taking these and other steps, it's possible to mitigate some of the ethical concerns surrounding the use of AI in the creation of art while still taking advantage of the many benefits it can offer.
Very well. Is it fair that what takes 3D artists hundreds of hours to make in 3D is generated in a matter of seconds by the AI, which is itself trained on the works of other 3D artists?
The use of AI to automate certain tasks or create artworks can raise questions of fairness, particularly if it leads to the displacement of human workers or undermines the value of their work. It's important to consider the ethical implications of using AI in the creation of art. That being said, it's important to recognize that AI can also be used to augment the skills and capabilities of human artists, rather than replacing them. By automating certain tasks, AI can free up time and energy for human artists to focus on the more creative and complex aspects of their work. This can ultimately lead to more efficient and productive workflows for both human and AI artists.
But what about the instances where AI art is the final product without much human input?
AI can be used to create artworks that are entirely generated by the AI, with little or no human input. In these cases, the AI system is acting as the artist, and the question of attribution and ownership becomes more complex.
Exactly.
There are a few different approaches that can be taken to address this issue. One option is to attribute the final artwork to the AI system itself, as it is the primary creator. Another approach is to attribute the artwork to the person who programmed and trained the AI, as they played a key role in shaping the final product. Ultimately, the question of attribution and ownership in cases of AI-generated art will depend on the specific circumstances and the agreements made between the parties involved. It's important to establish clear guidelines around these issues.
So, referencing other works of art is an essential part of the process for humans making 3D art. AI is trained by works of other artists as well. So there's a view that these are one and the same thing. Humans use other arts as reference, and AI uses the same artworks in a tremendously fast and efficient way for training. How would you compare these two?
Both human artists and AI systems can draw inspiration from the works of other artists as they create new artworks. For human artists, this can involve directly referencing or incorporating elements from other artworks into their own creations, or simply using them as inspiration for their own ideas. AI systems can also be trained on existing artworks, using them to learn about different artistic styles and techniques. However, the way that AI systems use this information is different from how human artists do. AI systems are able to process and analyze large amounts of data quickly and accurately, allowing them to learn and adapt in ways that are not possible for humans. Overall, while both human artists and AI systems can draw inspiration from the works of other artists, the way they use this information is different. Human artists are able to bring their own creativity and vision to their work, while AI systems are able to learn and adapt more quickly and accurately based on the data they are given.
Alright. So the amount of time spent by a human on making a 3D art is a big part in determining how valuable the art is. AI makes art in a matter of seconds, as you already discussed before. What is the value of AI art in that perspective?
The value of a work of art is subjective and can be influenced by a wide range of factors, including the amount of time and effort that went into its creation, the skill and technique of the artist, and the emotional or intellectual impact it has on the viewer. In the case of AI-generated art, the value of the artwork may be influenced by the complexity and originality of the AI system's creative process, as well as the technical skills and expertise of the person who programmed and trained the AI. However, because AI systems do not experience emotions or have personal perspectives, their artworks may lack the emotional depth and meaning that are often present in works created by human artists. Ultimately, the value of an artwork, whether it is created by a human or an AI, will depend on the individual viewer and the factors that are most important to them. Some people may value the technical skills and efficiency of AI-generated art, while others may place a higher value on the emotional depth and meaning of works created by human artists.
That's some nice advocation. We'll take that. But what is your take on a job title called prompt engineer? whose job is to only give prompts to the AI. This can be really done by anyone. Do you think it is necessary?
A job title of prompt engineer generally refers to a person who is responsible for providing input or prompts to an AI system, typically in the form of text or other data. This input can be used to train the AI system, allowing it to learn and adapt to new tasks or situations. Whether or not a job title of prompt engineer is necessary will depend on the specific context and the role that the person is performing. In some cases, providing prompts to an AI system may be a key part of the job, and a specific job title may be appropriate to reflect this. In other cases, the responsibilities of a prompt engineer may be subsumed within another role, such as a data scientist or machine learning engineer. Overall, it's important to evaluate the specific responsibilities and duties of a role when determining the appropriate job title, and to ensure that the title accurately reflects the work being done.
So, in your opinion, what are the departments where AI can be used to assist 3D artists?
There are a number of departments or areas where AI can be used to assist 3D artists in their work. Some examples include modeling, in which AI can be used to automate certain tasks in the modeling process, such as retopology and UV unwrapping. In texturing, AI can be used to generate texture maps or to assist with the texturing process by suggesting different options or automating certain tasks. In rendering, AI can be used to speed up the rendering process by using techniques such as denoising or optimizing the rendering settings. In lighting, AI can be used to assist with the lighting process by suggesting different lighting setups or optimizing the lighting settings. In animation, AI can be used to assist with the animation process by using techniques such as procedural generation and motion capture.
These are definitely some useful areas. So, what is your take on what's going on currently in the world and this clutter of AI-generated art? How should humans compete with it, with their original art?
In an environment where AI is being used to create artworks, human artists may face challenges in differentiating their work from that of AI systems. However, there are a few strategies that human artists can use to compete with AI-generated art and showcase the unique value of their own work. Human artists can highlight the unique creative process and vision that goes into their work, emphasizing the personal perspective and emotions that are often present in their art. You can consider collaborating with AI systems, using them to augment their own skills and capabilities rather than compete with them. You can showcase the handcrafted elements of your work, such as brushstrokes or other imperfections, as a way of emphasizing the human touch in their art. Human artists can use social media and other online platforms to showcase their work and connect with audiences, building a community around their art. By using these and other strategies, human artists can differentiate their work from AI-generated art and showcase the unique value of their own creations.
Okay, but how does that affect the monetary value of their services, and how should they price their artwork?
The use of AI in the creation of art has the potential to change the way that art is valued and priced. In an environment where AI-generated art is more prevalent, it may be more difficult for human artists to differentiate their work and justify higher prices for their services. However, there are a few strategies that human artists can use to determine appropriate pricing for their artwork. Human artists can consider the amount of time and effort that goes into creating their art, as well as the level of skill and expertise required when setting prices. You can research the demand for your work and consider factors such as the size and location of your audience when setting prices. You can consider the costs of materials, equipment, and other expenses when setting prices. You should offer different pricing options, such as discounts for bulk orders or custom pricing for larger projects. By using these and other strategies, human artists can determine appropriate pricing for their artwork that reflects the value of their time, skills, and expertise.
Right. So, do you think AI will eventually replace 3D artists altogether?
It's hard to say for certain, but I don't think AI will completely replace 3D artists. While AI can certainly help with certain tasks, it's still up to human artists to bring their creativity and vision to the table. AI can assist and enhance the work of human artists, but it can't fully replace them.
That's reassuring, and that does make sense as well. So, how do you see AI and human artists working together in the future?
I think the future of 3D art will involve a lot of collaboration between AI and human artists. As AI continues to evolve and become more sophisticated, it will be able to assist human artists in more complex tasks, freeing up their time and energy to focus on the creative aspects of their work. Ultimately, the goal is to use AI to augment the skills and capabilities of human artists rather than replacing them.
That is a really interesting perspective. Thank you for sharing with us, Fridge. What final advice would you give for human 3D artists who are competing with AI art or just art in general?
Focus on your strengths as a human artist. While AI may be able to generate realistic 3D art quickly and efficiently, there are certain things that humans excel at, such as creativity, problem solving, and emotional expression. Emphasize your unique abilities and skills as a human artist to differentiate yourself from AI. Stay up to date with the latest technology, keep track of the latest developments in 3D software and techniques, and be open to learning new tools as they become available. This will help you stay competitive and make the most of your artistic skills. Working with other artists, whether they are human or AI, can be a great way to learn new things and create more complex and interesting art.
Okay.
Collaborating with others can also help you build a network and gain visibility for your work. As with any skill, the more you practice, the better you will become. Make time to create and experiment with new ideas and techniques, and be willing to take risks and try new things. Don't be discouraged. It's natural to feel intimidated by the rapid progress of AI in the field of 3D art, but remember that as a human artist, you bring unique strengths and perspectives to your work.
Thank you.
Stay focused on your own artistic goals and continue to create and improve your skills.
Very impressive. Practice, stay focused, continue to create and improve. Thank you for being with us, Fridge.
My pleasure.
If you enjoyed this conversation with the Fridge, be sure to like and subscribe for more insights on 3D art and its intersection with technology and creativity. Let me know if you have any questions for the Fridge, and maybe we can arrange a part 2 for that. Until next time, farewell.